Hello, hello, Jamar Shah coming to you today from Frederick, Maryland. Today I'm with Chelcee Loar, right?
Yeah.
Say hello. Oh, you
Hi.
just said hello. Or you just said hello. Gosh. ValorLives interview series episode number 82. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Number one, because there's successful people who deserve to have their stories told. Number two, there's people around the world who need to hear successful stories so they can be inspired. Number three, to let you know you can go out there with a camera, phone, and a selfie stick and impact the community, the planet. So just like always, no interviews over 10 minutes long, raw, uncut. Today we are at Baker Park. The band shell is right there. The bell tower is right there. The swings are right there. And we are just getting it in, and it's hot, but we found some shade. Yay! So, Chelcee is a business owner, and she has 3 kids who are all bad as hell. Right? Wait, are they bad?
They're good.
Okay, how old are they?
Noah's 9, Jack is 5, and Cheyenne is 4.
Okay, so she has a 9-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and she's trying to say they're not bad. Alrighty, we'll just let that one slide. So, Chelcee, why do you do what you do?
Well, I started off wanting to do the skincare because I just wanted to have better skin. I wanted to be comfortable and confident in my own skin, and that's something I've always struggled with my whole life, is being confident and comfortable. And so I started using it, and it was slowly bringing my confidence back up because I can walk out the door without makeup on and everything else. And so the reason why I started the business is because I wanted to give back. I wanted other people to feel beautiful and confident and comfortable.
Okay. And so far in your career, what has been the proudest moment of your career?
I love getting messages from my customers and telling me like, oh my gosh, I get so many compliments. My skin has never been better. And for me, I get so excited to see people's before and after photos of after using the skincare for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, everything like that.
All right. So what has been the lowest moment of your career thus far?
The lowest moment is when customers always will be like, oh, the price seems a little high at first. You know, so I always have to kind of explain to them like how long the products actually last, and you're spending more on a latte at Starbucks a day than you are on skincare a day.
Right.
So for me, it's like when customers kind of backtrack and like, oh, I don't want to do it right now. They always eventually come back to me once they realize.
Right. And then also you have to sell value, not price.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. You can spend hundreds of dollars on makeup to cover it all up, or spend $100, $150 on skincare that lasts you 4 months, and you won't need all that makeup.
There we go. So how do you create team culture so everybody's not fighting and killing each other? Because, you know, in business, you know, we're all independent, so that means people at any time could say I'm in, and at any time they can say I'm out.
Right.
So what's the glue that holds the team together?
We all support each other. Okay. Men and women both are in this business, and we all send each other text messages every day, supporting each other. We share information with each other because it's all about helping each other in this business, and which is something I love. You know, I always want to send text messages to the people that are under me, you know, like here's a great, you know, some information that just came out from the RFX leaders of Rodan and Fields. So here, use this to, you know, get some customers. We all support each other.
Alrighty. And where do you see yourself a year from now?
A year from now, I plan on continually moving up the line. I am already an executive consultant with Rodan and Fields. And so I cannot wait to move on up and get the free trips to, you know, Cancun and eventually get the Lexus and stuff like that. But for me, my goal is just to have extra money to do more fun things with my children.
Something you do every morning to get your day started successfully.
Every morning I wake up, I pray, and then I get on my phone and I do my daily devotions. Okay. And then I go through all my Rodan and Fields emails and answer customers' questions. I do orders and stuff like that, and I get on my Rodan and Fields Facebook page and I post something for that day. Every day I post something, you know, a before and after photo, or some new product information that's coming out and stuff like that.
Alrighty, I like it. So, do you have anything that you do on a daily basis that if you don't do it, your day does not feel successful? For instance, pray, meditate, smoothie, yoga.
I have to pray every morning.
Okay.
Because I feel out of whack if I don't. And I have to have my coffee.
Okay, all right. And are you a coffee snob?
I am. Okay. Well, I make my own, so I wouldn't call it really a snob.
Okay, because like my boy Nick Reese is like, he can't drink Dunkin' Donuts because it's whatever. Or
I love 7-Eleven coffee with hazelnut creamer. I'm simple.
7-Eleven coffee with hazelnut creamer. I like it. All right, so What book are you currently reading, or audio are you currently listening to?
As far as books go, honestly, I'm doing the Bible. I have the Bible app on my phone, and I do these daily plans.
Okay.
And so I'm learning stuff about whether it's relationships, whether it's stress and stuff like that, and it all ties back to the Bible. So I love the daily plans.
Perfect. And what we're going to do is that app that she uses, we're going to post a link to that app in the show notes. All right. And it's cool because all of the personal development books, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Magic of Thinking Big, anything that you could think of, it all comes from the Bible. So
true.
if you don't have to read any of those books, if you just read the Bible on a regular basis, it's really cool. So what advice would you give to your 25-year-old self? I know that was only a few years ago. However, imagine you're 25. What advice are you giving yourself?
Well, seeing at 25, I was going through a really difficult time in my life.
Okay.
I would say don't give up. Don't let the naysayers stop you. You always have people that are going to put doubts in you. Just keep going, keep praying, and just don't stop. Just keep going. You might not see progress immediately, but if you continue and put your faith in it, you'll keep going.
Alrighty. Now, another question is, prior to network marketing, multi-level direct sales, were you skeptical to the industry? And if you were, what overcame your skepticism? And if you weren't, then whatever.
I was skeptical,
Okay.
Because a friend of mine is that I went to high school with. She's the one that got me interested in it, and she started talking to me about it, asking me if I ever heard of it. And when I first looked at it, I said, I can't afford that right now. I'm a single mom, 3 kids, and I'm working part-time, and I just can't do that right now. And she was like, well, look it up, get some information. And I needed it. Like, I needed stress had overtaken my skin. And so finally I was like, when she told me that, basically I'm spending more a day in other things like coffee and whatever than I am in skincare, I was like, okay, I'm gonna save $100 and try it. And so I did, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, why did I wait so long? Because when I looked in my bathroom drawer, I was like, I just spent $100 and $200 on all this other stuff.
Right.
So.
All right. Perfect. So, do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog named Hoyt. He is 6 months old.
What kind of dog is Hoyt?
He is a lab.
Okay, where did we come up with the name Hoyt?
It's a bow manufacturer. I'm a hunter, so.
It's a bow manufacturer?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I shoot archery.
Can you be in the Olympics?
I don't know if I'm that good, but I have killed deer. I have a 7-point and 6-point hanging on my wall.
Okay, so have you ever do you watch the archery in the Olympics? Is that the same type of bow, or no? Is it like not Tarzan, Robin Hood, where it's just a branch and a string?
No, I have a Matthews Mission Craze bow. So yeah, I don't use crossbow. I use compound. So.
Okay, so how much does a Matthews Mission Craze bow cost?
Depends. Maybe $700, $800.
What? All right.
If not more.
So I've always been wondering. Now you got me thinking. So when you watch the archery on TV, they always have to put the bow up to their lips.
Yeah,
They're like,
the kisser.
Okay, so that.
Yep.
Do you do that too?
Oh, of course. You have to. You got to look through the people.
So how far away can you hit a bullseye?
Right now I'm really good up to 30 yards. I shoot 201 feet per second. So 30 yards, I'm golden. Over 30, there's just not enough. I don't have enough force yet.
Wow. You learn something new every day. Okay, anyways, dream place to visit dream place to visit.
Growing up, my parents took us out west for a 2-week trip, and my favorite place was Silvergate, Montana. It was like 70 degrees in the valley, snow-capped mountains, mountain goat jumping. You can see it, buffalo walking down the street. I love that place. I want to go back.
Is that where a river runs through it, or is that like
There
Wyoming?
It's,
The movie.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. So,
But I love Wyoming too.
Chelsea, how can people get a hold of you?
You can call me, should I say that? 443-433-8131. You can find me on Facebook, or you can email me at Chelcee Loar, no spaces, @gmail.com.
And do you have a business page on Facebook?
I do. It's Chelsee's Rodan and Fields.
Okay, so I'll put the link to her business page in the comments, and I'll put her website in the comments, and her email in the comments.
Perfect.
So last one, a crazy goal, scuba diving, skydiving.
I can't
Mount
wait to go
Everest?
Skydiving.
Skydiving,
That
okay.
is my bucket list.
Go to Groupon, you can find some tickets really, really cheap.
All right.
So we got time for one question. Name me one of your mentors.
My father.
Okay. Word, is he still alive and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so shout out to Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Love you.
So, love you too. ValorLives interview series, episode number 82. Go out there, show some valor, No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Talk to you next week. Bye.
See ya.